When Sasha dies, Eren laughs. Not angrily, not nervously. He laughs. And that moment confused a lot of people because Sasha wasn't just another soldier. She was one of Eren's closest friends. So why would he react like that? The real answer isn't simple grief. It's something much worse. Most viewers assume the same explanation. Eren was emotionally broken. The war changed him. So when Sasha dies, he laughs because he can't process it. But there's a problem with that interpretation because Eren doesn't laugh immediately. First, he asks one question: what were her last words? And when he hears the answer, that's when he laughs, which means something about those words mattered a lot. Sasha's last word is simple: meat. It sounds almost absurd in that moment, but for Eren, that word carries a memory, a very specific one. Because years earlier, when they were still trainees, Sasha stood up in front of everyone and proudly declared her love for meat. It was ridiculous. Everyone laughed, and for a brief moment, the world actually felt simple. And that's the memory Eren hears when he listens to Sasha's final word. Not the battlefield, not the war, but the past. When Eren hears meat, he is not hearing Sasha's last word. He is hearing the ghost of a life that no longer exists. The life inside the walls, the training days, the friendships, the belief that things would eventually get better. But by the time Sasha dies, Eren already knows something the others don't: the future. He knows the rumbling is coming, he knows the world will burn, and he knows that there is no path back to the life they once had. So, when Sasha's final word brings back that memory, Eren is forced to confront something painful. All those moments they shared, all those small pieces of normal life are already gone. And the person responsible for destroying that future is him. That's why the laugh sounds wrong, because it isn't joy and it isn't cruelty. It's the sound of someone realizing that the world they wanted is already dead. There's another detail that makes this moment even darker, because this isn't the first time Eren reacts this way. Years earlier, when Hannes dies protecting him, Eren also laughs. Back then, it was the laugh of someone powerless, someone who realized he couldn't change anything. But when Sasha dies, Eren isn't powerless anymore. This time, he is the one about to destroy the world, and that makes the laughter even more disturbing. Sasha's death forces Eren to see something clearly. Every step he takes toward freedom moves him further away from the people he once wanted to protect. The future he is chasing requires sacrificing the world that gave his life meaning. And in that moment, Eren understands the cost better than anyone else. Eren didn't laugh because Sasha's death didn't matter. He laughed because it mattered too much. Because for a second, her final word brought back the world he wished he could return to. A world where meat was just a joke and not the last thing a friend would ever say.